Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the live stream. I hope you are all doing very well today. My name is Bailey, and we do all sorts of cool stuff over here. We do producing, we do music composing mostly, and things like that. And sometimes we do covers. Haven't really done that yet on this channel. Yo, what's up, Sandy? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you, by the way. Also, too, if you guys are just tuning in and if you're going back and you're watching this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're getting closer and closer to 100. I believe we're at 89 on YouTube, trying to get to 100. And then, so that'd be super, super cool if you guys want to help out with that, if you like the channel. Today, a couple things here that we're going to try to do is, well, one thing. We are going to try to redo a track that I had initially thought I had finished, and it's finished technically, but I want to make it more suited for video game music. So, yo, what's up, Joseph, my man? Subscribble. I like it, Sandy. What's up? Oh, man. Joseph, how you been, man? But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know down in the chat how you guys are feeling today. Hope you're feeling super good. Been trying to do better about upload some more videos to YouTube, so you guys make sure you go and check that out. And also peep the new, well, it's not new. It's not a new camera, but I kind of ditched the webcam. It's still over here, but I usually use that for Zoom calls and things like that. But to give myself a little bit better quality on the stream, and let me know if it's better. I think it is. Hopefully get a smoother 1080p 60 frame. And I got my Jesus coffee right here, the Shadrack's coffee. You ain't got coffee right now. You need to go grab you some before we get started. Super good. Went with the wife this morning and we got some coffee. So we hit that up before she had to go to work. But, yeah, I'm going to show you guys what we have rolling. As you can see down here, if you're not familiar with Ableton, if you are missing anything, it will tell you down here at the bottom. So, let's see here. And these files, I have no idea where they're at. I think, though, most of them are risers. The only thing that's not is this MPE slider here, which is nothing. I think we can replicate that again. Let me see what else we got. And I guess there's a loop here too as well. Doing good, just eating some breakfast. Yeah, son. What you eating, Joseph? Breakfast is always good. Can't go wrong with breakfast. Speaking of which, I'm gonna crack open this here granola bar for the time being. Let me make sure his here is good to go. So I've been doing my best to try and up the stream a little bit. There's some things I'm wanting to do with the stream. And I'm kind of at the point to where I kind of want to make my own app to help with my situations on here. So Colossians. Oh boy. Those are good. But yeah, there's some stuff that I think I'm wanting to do with this, and I've been doing some extra scenes, by the way, just to try to help out with viewing and stuff. So I have another scene that is just for the DAW itself, like I'm not even on it. So that should help out. I want Meld to make a zoom function. That would be great. So if Meld, if you're listening, please give us a zoom function within your software. That'd be fantastic. Let's see. Sandy says I have an appointment. Transportation issues. Oh no. Important person to me will be joining my community, so I'm excited about that. Very nice, Sandy. That's what's up. That is what's up. Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. What the heck? Good night. Jeez Louise. That probably made like all the difference right there. Jeez. It's exciting when you got a whole bunch of stuff to worry about when you're streaming. All right. So let's go ahead and check us out. You guys are always welcome to keep chatting down in the chat. But I'm going to show you guys what we're working with, and we're going to try to make this a little bit more usable for game dev. See what we got going on here. Let me know if you can hear it too, by the way. Sandy says I should try for a nap. Only got 1 hour in for me. Well, hey, you go take your nap and you can come back or come back into the stream. Rest is super important, so make sure you do that for sure. Did you guys hear the music, by the way? I just want to be sure. I always have to redo this thing right here inside of Meld for some weird reason. There's like a syncing issue whenever I unmute and mute stuff. It's crazy. Alright, so let me see. And then a couple things right off the bat that is not really efficient that I did when I made this because I didn't know to use utility instead. Again, I know it's really hard to see, but okay, let me do this real quick just to double check. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. How the sounds around that. Could be drowning that out. I got you. Well, hopefully not. If there is, I need to fix that for sure. So what I did was I automated this volume, which is not good. So one of the first things I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and prep this. And we'll take this missing file stuff off for now. We'll just kind of leave that be. So we have one on the drum kit. Yeah. So that's definitely not good. So I'm actually going to clear the envelope here. And then let's grab a utility plug-in. Anything got anything exciting? Yeah, I appreciate that, Sandy. Thank you. Hope you have a good day, Sandy. Oh. Let me see here. Okay. Anybody got any exciting plans for this weekend? I really don't. Other than the normal stuff going on. Okay, where else we got automation at? Woo. Okay. You know, it's amazing to see old tracks. Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Sweet. Awesome. Look at Joseph learning new things. He leveling up, my guy. I hate that your internet cut out. Dang. Hey, that is exciting, bro. That sounds like some fun stuff. For show. For shizzle. All right. Let me see. So, where else do we have automation? Dang, dude. So, we're going to throw a utility on there. Well, we can wait. We can wait. I'll just clear it. So, like I was saying earlier, this is an O track. So, I want to use this in my pack. So, cool thing that happened to me is that, so I found out that I was looking back through my files and I actually have 20 tracks that I can use for my pack. And I was asking a friend of mine, I was like, what is your suggestion? Do you think I should just do a one big pack, game pack, or should I do like a volume 2? And he thought a volume 2 would be a good idea. And I did too. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to split them up. We're going to try to do 10 tracks a piece. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make layers of those tracks. So it'll actually be more than 10 within the pack, which is a bit good. I've only ever made one pack, but I will tell you my big thing about making those is that I want to give the game dev as much value as I possibly can. So layering definitely helps with that instead of just doing one individual track per song or whatever. That helps a lot. All right, let me see. Yeah. All right, let's get rid of this. Da-da-do-do-do. So, Joseph, have you dabbled already with Reaper since you've been learning, or you haven't started yet, or have you already dove in? I don't know why I'm in this view. Okay. Let me listen to this again. And I want to see where I could take this, because my biggest things for loops too is I try to hit at least the 1 minute mark. No shorter than that. But we are going to try and see what happens. There's a lot. Dang, dude. I didn't realize there's that much missing. Let's see what this sounds like. Ugh. That's okay. And another thing that I didn't do that I really should have done on this one, it's very static. Very, very static. So need some movement on that just a little bit. That's not gonna Just says, yep, trying to learn the basics. Some things are definitely nicer than FL Studio. Reaper is actually the industry standard DAW for video game sound design. Dang, really? That's what's up? You know, now that you said that too, I just remembered they actually, so in the video game, or sorry, in the college I'm going to, with their video game courses, the big ones that they recommend is Reaper is a big one, and then Vital is another one. But Reaper, I've seen all around there. Don't hold me to this, but they may even have like a whole course on Reaper. I'm not sure. I think that one's with like the sound design, but I may need to look into Reaper. I don't know, man. It's just so much to learn. And you got to learn things like Fmod or WYs, which I'll be hitting up later. But okay. So what I like here. That's so static. So static. Is there anything on this? Nope. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, bro. That's gonna be what's up. So is Reaper considered middleware? Is that what that is? Or no? So I haven't dabbled in middleware, so I'm not quite sure. I would say it's not middleware, maybe. Good. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely got kind of like a slight 80s vibe to it, I feel like. Okay. So what I want, let me mess around with these real quick. Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay. And then we got 16th note, so we could change. There's a lot. I have a lot of ideas for this. Okay, let's go back to where it originally was. We could do the same, kind of the same thing here too. What's this at? 10. See if we can get around there. Let me see what we got here. Oh, dang. Dude, that is cheap, bro. That's what's up. I know Michael told me you use Vital quite often. And I got to thinking to myself, I was like, I know I use the basic version, but I got to looking. And I was like, dude, I didn't know you could do like a one-time payment, $80, you have Vital. Like, that is cheap, bro. For like everything that it does. Nope. Sweet, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. Faux shizzle, man. I did some sound design the other day, And you may have known this. I have not dabbled in this. I've heard of it like once or twice. But dystopian music, didn't really know what it sounded like until I was running through a sound design tutorial, and I was like, oh, this is what this is? So I tried to make a dystopian type drone pad that I thought was pretty cool. Definitely nowhere near to what he has, but like Blade Runner, I don't know. Unfortunately, I haven't heard of the Blade Runner the soundtrack, unfortunately. So there you go. There's some more homework for me. All right. So, but yeah, dude, I like Vital. Like Vital's what's up, dude. All right. Okay, and then okay, so I use a saturator to boost all this stuff in the drum kit. What the crap? Okay. I don't know. I feel like that might that would probably get annoying to the players. So I think we need. Appreciate that, my man. Heck yeah. I think this may get annoying. So I need to give this a little bit more movement or something. So let's try and mess with this flanger frequency here. And let's try. Oh shoot. Oh, what the crap. Let me select. Come on, man. So you can get a little bit of movement here. Nope. Shorter as a variation. Yeah, they might. Okay, I got an idea now that you're saying that. Let's see. I don't even know what flipping key I'm in right here. I think I've been. Let me see where's the bass line at. Oh, I guess I'm in A minor. Sounds like. Might be wrong. Could be right. We shall see. So what I want to do. Kind of like that. That's a nice little. Use the fifth and the A. Let's try that again right here. Let's see. What is that? F? This is another thing too. I should have kept track of what key I was in here. Yeah, I think we're in minor. Or A minor. Woohoo. What is this? I'm getting all kinds of stuff today. I'm so famous today, guys. Okay. Let me see what I can do with the filter frequency here. Just a little bit. Oh, shoot. Jeez Louise. I don't know why. I feel like I haven't done anything in here for I don't know how long, which is super weird. Because I use it all the time. Maybe it's because I didn't stream Thursday. Maybe that's what it was. Okay. Because if this works, I do like the short variation portion there, which is good. You gave me an idea for that. Huh. That might be decent. Is that like full throttle up there? Show is. And then let's see. Let's make this just a little bit. What do we got here? 6.5. Da, 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 da. You know, I don't know what I'm thinking. I could have just done this and just extend that out. What the dookie? Sometimes you gotta think. Do I do that? Nope. I like that stop though. That brake. That. Hee. Okay. Cool. Let me do. Look, I had all these markers and stuff here. I want to use this as the brake. Always label your stuff. Helps out in the long run. See a brake. Okay. To open like full throttle. Well, we'll see what that sounds like here. Oh, not too much. Still very ear piercing. I need something. And I think the shorter variation could be wrong. They might be better suited for the actual B section. Jay, my man, what's up? What's up? You need cowbell? Yeah, buddy. I wish I could do it. What is his name again? Who does that? Guys, I really like what you're doing, but we need more cowbell. That is like one of the best SNL skits ever. Next to Christopher Walken's. Yeah. I need to get a Christopher Walken soundboard for the stream. What do you guys think? That's what I need, dude. Jay, look. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to get cowbell alert. That'd be dope. Need some more cowbell. By the way, if you guys haven't, go check out Jay's stuff. He's a pretty cool dude. I love watching his streams and things like that. He does awesome work. He plays games over on Twitch. So you guys, make sure you go check him out. Show him some love. Super cool dude. Give me 1 second. Jay, are you streaming today, by the way? Okay, I want this to be the B section. I don't know why it says bigger, because... Going to bull rush through the rest of Jedi Academy today. Sweet, dude. Heck yeah. Well, man, I hope your stream goes well. You're going to bull rush through it. Joseph said, I don't know, man, how you guys stream. I can't even talk to the camera normally. Well, sometimes, bro, I'll tell you what, sometimes I don't even feel like I talk to the camera normally. It's just one of those things to where you just got to hop in and just start streaming. Just do it. And the more you do it, the better you get. I had planned on streaming yesterday, but work had other plans for me. Ooh, dang. Well, now you get to make up that time, bro, so it's all good. By the way, how does the camera look? I know it looks way better than the webcam. I put my other cam back up. How does it look compared to, is it smooth? Jay, do we got a smooth 60 frames per second, or is it looking a little choppy? It's hard with this camera because this is an off-brand DSLR or whatever you call it, so the functions that you would normally change are typically, they're a little bit more finicky and you can't control. Looks smooth. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I was just asking, like I said, since it's kind of like a knockoff brand, it doesn't have, when you look at tutorials on how to set up your camera, it doesn't really give you those certain options, so you have to figure out what's what. But I did find some really cool filters for this thing, though, that I'm hoping to buy. They're pretty cheap. That way I can let a little bit more sunlight through the windows and do like a polarizer, maybe. I don't know. But we shall see. All right. Ooh, you know what? I know where we need that. I know where we need that at. Check this out, boy. Boy. Now, sir. Come now. Help to practice by yourself offline just to talk about what you're doing. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Who is this? Jay, is this like a... Oh, okay. You hopped over on YouTube. I was like, what? Yes, and I absolutely agree with Jay. If you practice what you're going to say before you even stream, that'll help it go a whole lot smoother. And then another thing is to take a pen and some pencil and write down some questions, like topics, what's going on in the world today, especially in your genre, whatever you're doing, whether it's gaming or things like that. And then create polls. That's another thing to do too. Like if you do polls on your stream, you're already giving people something to engage with and talk about, and then it kind of breaks the ice. So that's always some great options there too. By the way, Jay, I'm telling you, bro, if you ain't running Meld yet, bro, you should try it. Like I'm just clipping away right now. I mean, it's so flipping easy, so flipping easy. Hey, there is nothing wrong with that. Joseph, hey, good on you, my guy. Everything's scripted, it's fine. Just, I'll tell you a tip, too. When you're making a script to use in like a YouTube video or stream, one of the biggest things that I think a lot of people miss, it's okay if the script is not 100% and when you say it. And I know that sounds weird, but if you can get your key points, what you want to say, that's the most important thing, because here's the deal. This is another big tip too, and I love this, and I'll keep saying tips. When you talk in the video, you should talk just like you would as a normal person. So like if you make a script and you sound as proper as you can be, but yet you don't talk like that, then it's not going to come across as authentic, and then you'll have a harder time saying that. So say it back to yourself out loud as you write it and be like, would I say it like this? And that should help you out too. That's a good way to stay authentic is say it back to yourself. Hey, I feel you too, bro. I look back at some of my shorts, I'm like, Bailey, you sound so ridiculous. Like, this is outrageous. I see you have met my evil twin. Yes, I have. The 1994. 84, my bad. Dude, Jay, I meant to tell you, bro, I love your stream on was it Retro Rewind? Oh, dude, I've been looking to get that, bro. Looking to do a Gaming Friday too, by the way, on YouTube and Twitch as well, so that should be super fun. I just got to find the time to do it. Why are we doing this here? Can we not move? Okay. Whatever, bro. See, that's one thing I don't need that to do. Okay. Let's go here. Let's check these out. I'm going to extend this, and then we'll do a break, actually, here. Forward to the past. Gee, I wonder what reference that is. Yeah, dude, that looks so fun. I think that game is probably a definite hit for sure. Has to be, especially with folks who grew up in that era. I mean, if you do just like simple simulators, I think that gets people's attention. I think everybody tries to do, it's just good to be creative, but they do too much like of the same stuff. Versus I love Supermarket Simulator and, you know, Driving Simulator. I mean, those are just fun. Okay, let's move the break to, where is, there you are. So let me zoom in here. We'll do a break right here. You know what this is missing too? Yeah, what? Let me extend this just a little bit. Da, 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 da. Those must have been reverse symbols, probably. I think if we do let's do this here. I'm going to copy this, and then we're going to paste it over here on the sub part. Problem is, let me do all this together. I want to see, because it looks like my sub. Oh, nope, they're all in the same spot. I knew that wasn't going to work. Okay. So I'm thinking probably need some synths in here too, maybe. And I had a loop, which I don't know what it is. Okay, I know what it is now. Okay, let's find a loop to go with the other part. You guys hear my dog? He's a oh man. Is there a 100? What is that, drum loop 3? Come on. Oh, 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 oh. I like that, but that is not what I need. Oh. Oh, yeah, it was the tops. Okay. Well, let's take this out. And let's see what these sound like in context here. Yeah, that adds a lot to it. Cool. Cool beanos. And then I think since we're doing a loop here, we'll probably extend all of this goodness. Okay, I see what's going on here. So again, like I told you guys, this is an old one, so I'm just kind of figuring things out as we go. All right. Could we do this and chop her up? This might be super loud. Ugh, okay, and it's off. What in the shiznat? Okay. Ideas be floating around in my head. Let's do. I want to take this and kind of like a shoot. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh. We're here. Let me zoom in. Okay, we'll take that out, and then we'll consolidate this. That way it's one. How do this? That might work. Okay, not that though. All right, I hear it in my head, but I need to get it. It's so weird too. I think that sounds really good as a riser. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Do. So it looks like. Okay. I need to cut this off. Let's try this. Okay. And then we'll put some reverb on it. Yeah, not bad. I mean, there's some crazy stuff on here. Let's see. That might work there. Maybe. Let's just do one. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, no doubt, bro. Yeah, I was trying to get it figured out. I'm kind of fumbling today, but it's cool. It's cool. I kind of want to spread the lead out just a little bit. I know usually you don't spread out the lead most of the time. But I wonder what would happen if you would. No. We'll keep it center. That way everything else can kind of have its space. And then for some reason, like this is not, this should be, what color is that? Like the same color as everything else. Keep it nice and organized. I do like the hits though. Okay. Let me try this. Oh, you know what? It probably is kind of throwing it off too. Let me turn down just a little bit. Same thing here. And then that's going to have to go away too, because I don't think I can really have that. Where's it at? The little sub ping, which it sounds cool. A track by itself, but what is this? Oh, guess I had that layered in there. We'll mute those for now. And then let's go back. Let's see. So it looks like I have a slide. Orchestra thing going on here. All right, so let's see if we can find it. Should be in here. That's one I use a lot too. I like that one. Definitely adds some nice tension. Although I did. We'll take this away. It's fine. Percussion. And that's not even getting used either, which is ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Let's close this up. Got a lot of stuff missing. Risers need to be in there. Is definitely lacking some low end though, and some energy. Kind of like this coffee that's over with. I think I named that too. It's like Duck Boy. Down here, you can't see it, but the name of the instrument. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water, and then we will continue with what we're doing. I'll be right back. good to go. Okay. Cool. All right. We're at here. Da 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 da. Ooh, snap. That's what we're doing here. To focus. Okay, so if we are in A, grab my handy dandy mini controller. There. So we are going to, and I've got to get this up to the full. I better move this a little bit. Where we at? I just want to hit that 2-minute mark. Okay, there we go. And then we'll hopefully switch that around a little bit. Okay, let's I don't know, having issues with my stuff here. Move this up out of the way. Oh, duh. That's why. Okay, cool. Now we got it. I forget, I have to actually leave that window up and open, but out of the background or whatever. So let me start with, we have the, call this the A section bit here. Section. B section. Actual B section, huh? Pff. So, Joseph, you said that you were making the video. Is this the YouTube video you've been talking about, like the tutorial? Nice, cool. Cool. What time are you shooting for on that video? Like how long do you want it to be? So I'm not sure I have a select amount of sound effects that I want to show off. Cool. Well, hey, if you got 5 minutes worth already, that's a great start, man. I'm ready to do some tutorials. I want to do them, but I really have to sit down and make myself do them. And I'm also one of the people, the script is fine. You know, we were talking about scripts earlier, but the one thing that I want to make sure I have right is telling people, like, this is what this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like the terms and stuff. Really, I probably shouldn't worry that much about that. But I tried to I try to take from other videos and learn what I don't like about them. And this is just my opinion. And I've had people tell me this too already on some of my shorts, but I do not like when somebody's like, okay, we're going to make this today. But if I'm looking for a particular sound, I want to hear it demonstrated first, and then you show me how to make it. Like you can say, hey, we're going to make this sound, and then you play it. That could be like your intro or something, and then you go into explaining how you make the actual sound. I've seen a lot of people do that, and then they do like a 10-minute video, and then I finally get to hear what it sounds like. I particularly am not too fond of those, but you know, gunshots, gun charge, visor scanning, door opening, dude. Oh, bro, hey, I'm gonna hit you up when that video comes out. Oh, dude, boy, I'm gonna hit that up. I like that. I'm trying to make it as concise as possible. Very nice, very nice. Well done. Cool. Well, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You the man, bro. You the man. And like I say, there's not like a one fix all, but I kind of look at long form videos kind of like I do short form. That's probably bad too, but it's the same thing in the video. If you have to hook whoever you're trying to get to watch that video in the first like 30 seconds, or else you lose them. So watch me make a tutorial, and it's like 5 minutes long or 30 minutes long, and then I finally show you the sound at the end. I'll probably be that guy, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna go up one. It says, what I don't like about the tutorial is not being scripted, because then you're just talking in circles and yapping. I just want to explain exactly is necessary. Yes, sir. I totally agree. Absolutely. And like I said, that's what I said earlier, is like with your script, I like to have a script, but I like to have those key terms. Like if I know that somebody may not know how to use this, I'll be like, okay, the first thing you want to make sure you do. That's the other thing that I don't like too, in my personal opinion, is when people are like you don't want to make a full tutorial on how to get to a certain thing, but I'm like, okay, you're going to go down to so-and-so to get to here. Not, okay, let's pull in this and then do this. Because let's say I'm new to Reaper, I have no idea how to get to that. So you need to like explain, like you said, very concisely. Okay, what you want to do, you want to go up here to this, click on this and, say what the name of it is, and then this will take you into so-and-so. That way, I was like, oh, okay, I got you. This is where I need to go. Versus, let's just open it up and you grab this, you grab this, you grab this. That stuff just drives me nuts. I don't know. I'm not trying to go on like a tangent, but when it comes to music production and composing on YouTube, there's so much stuff that people just want to show you, but they don't want to teach you, if that makes sense. Or they want to teach, but they don't show you. They'll talk, and then whatever. Which live streams are more laid back because, right, you're trying to build a community. It's a little bit different. But yeah, I don't know. Like yesterday, I kid you not, bro, check this out. I was trying to look up a tutorial for Ableton. The guy was showing how to make something. No words, no nothing. Nothing was zoomed in, so I couldn't see crap. I mean, it was not a very good tutorial on how to do. I can't even remember what he was trying to do because there was nothing that grabbed me to be interested in that video, in that tutorial. It wasn't a very good one, unfortunately. That makes sense. I kind of did the thing that you just said was bad. My thinking is that everyone is using a different DAW, so I'll audio. And again, that's not bad. There are times, I think, when you don't really have to do that. And that's another thing, dude, and for anybody that's watching, if you're going to make a YouTube tutorial or anything like that, it does not have to be perfect. I used to think that all the time. I was like, if I get this script perfect, if I get, where everything I want perfect, it'll be the best video, and then it may not do that good or it may do well. So make it how you want it, do your best, and then do better the next video. That's and again, people may think that, well, Bailey, you suck because that's not quite how I do my videos, and I've seen other successful people. That's fine. They don't do it like me, but that's just the way I think, and I'm not always right either. So that's my 2 cents on it. Bro, Joseph, I'm excited for you, bro. I really am. I'm excited to see it. I think you're going to do great, dude. You got it, man. You know what? I need a break. This needs to go here, and then we need to cut this off. That was 2 beats. Yes. Oh, 1 beat. Sorry. Let's try that. Probably needs to be a also too, that's where I got stumped on started streaming, right? We've mentioned this before on this channel that if you wait till like the perfect time where you got everything together, you're probably never going to stream. You just got to do it. And like what I do right here, there's probably composers. I know there's composers because I've watched them where they already have half this thing done or half this thing recorded. And yes, I'm working on it and I want to continually grow, but I don't need to get bent out of shape because I used to do that too. I used to get frantic when nothing's being made. But I've watched some YouTubers here lately that they don't give a crap in the sense of if you don't like how I do it, then they'll tell people then to whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm still going to get better, and I still want to get better and get faster. That's the goal. But, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like you don't need to hold yourself to such a high standard that, like, if I don't get this done, which probably won't happen, then you're like, oh, man, I beat myself up. I didn't get it done. I'm a crappy streamer. I'm a crappy YouTuber. No. Crap, no. Just keep making stuff, bro. It's that simple. Like, you get better as you go. And, yes, I'm ADHD. And I don't pay attention a lot. And I've done more talking than actually music making on here. But so what? It's part of the community, too. I have other times where I can sit and not talk and literally focus. Dude, I want to give you huge props. You actually talk to the chat. A lot of people miss that, and they only focus on what they're doing, not people they're streaming to. Yes, absolutely, dude. The whole point of streaming, and I like to watch Big E. He does a great job. You need to watch his stuff, but the streaming apparently has moved that way down the totem pole. Streaming is to help connect. It's not how you get people in here. Other content that you post, like shorts and things, that's what you get your people over here to do. And the streaming is what builds community. But yeah, I don't like sitting here and just like doing my thing and not talking to people. Because if that was the case, I would just upload a video. So you need to talk to people during your stream. You can't just be so focused in that you forget that they're there, you know? So, yeah, I appreciate that. Which, by the way, Joseph, that's why we're going to be doing some game days, bro. At some point, hopefully, maybe in the near future, I don't know. We're going to try to do some gaming streams just for fun. And I know it's a music channel, but since it's kind of gaming and music, I already have some in the playlist. I just made them public again, actually. Where we've streamed before, and my setup looked even worse than it does now. It looks so bad, dude. I look like it's in the bat cave, bro. It's nuts. So bad. But that way we can just talk and chill. Like, you don't have to make music, all the time. Yes, this is what the channel is about, and I need to do that. But I literally want to document me playing games because I like video games. So... And my problem is that I don't want to make a whole other channel and then try to keep up with two channels. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not at that point yet. So I don't want to do that. That's why the gaming is is only going to be the streaming only. So playing some Donkey Kong Country is so hard. That's what I'm going to play. Okay. Hey, I've been wanting to play some Donkey Kong, man. Okay, let me see this break one more time. It's kind of a weird break. I feel like this needs to be here. Does that sound good? I don't know. It sounds kind of weird. track sounds good, but I do think we need some variation and some other stuff. Okay, let me go back into this B section here, and let me find what I want to find, which is that note right there, which would be an A. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, my bad. Oops. What the crap? Okay. Oh, is that because I'm not seeing it? So 2. Let me see here. Okay, that's there. Oh, okay. I know what happened. There we go. Maybe not all the way through. And I want to put an auto pan on this, and we're gonna make this kind of go back and forth just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. I think we're a little too fast too. I want to hear it out of context, and then we'll put it in context. I like it though. It fills out a lot of space, but let's put an EQ on this, and let's may need to turn it down. Probably have to do that. Let me do this one first. Telling you, something's missing right there. I don't know what I need. And then maybe 2. We can open the filter up a smidgen. Maybe something to build to the B section. Yeah, I agree, dude. Yeah, and I'm trying to go for that. This is where I tend to get messed up because, again, I made a mistake of not having a reference track. My personal opinion, I think they're good all the time, unless you're just a pro and you don't need it. I am not a pro, though. I need one. So yeah, like a build right here would probably be good. We'll get some other stuff in there too as well. Yeah, you know what? So on the what do I want? The filter. Let's do filter frequency, and then we are going to bring this up as far as we can. Dude, it's hard. I often write these different sections, and then I had to figure out how to connect them in a nice way. Yeah. And it's weird, too, because back in the day, still now, I know what I'm saying, back in the day, I would do this, and I think everybody does it. unless you're just like a musical genius. But like the transitions, I feel like a lot of beginners, which I still consider myself a beginner, don't take in consideration transition effects to glue everything together first. They're like, why doesn't this fit? Why doesn't this fit? Most of the time it's because I feel like there's maybe there's not a reoccurring element, or you need to take away an element, something that glues them together, and then you have your transition effects like your risers, your reverse cymbals, things like that. I never really put those in, and it just kind of, you can tell it's not cohesive. It's like you feel like they're different sections. They just get cut off. Let me zoom in here. I'll see if I can make this. I like that a lot. Let me go. And I want to use an LFO. Man, I don't know. A bunch of different ways we can go about this. We're going to max for live, and then we're going to stick a LFO on here. Even just a riser with a drum fill for the B section would be sick. Maybe different ways to do it. Yeah. And I'm so bad about making drum fills too, dude. And it's weird. I play a little bit of drums, but it's like they're always on the back burner. Like I never think about fills as transitions first, which is bad. So that's another thing I got to keep on my mind. So check this out. So this is pretty cool. So this is a Max for Live device. This is called an LFO. And it does exactly what it sounds like it does. But what's really cool, you can automate anything over here, and I think even anything outside of here too, maybe. And it will affect it live. So it's not automation. It's doing it live. So for instance, since I do like this here, we're going to go 2 layers of automation, live automation. So I'm going to click this map button here. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then I'm going to go over here. When I hit this, you're going to see this start moving. So now we have our LFO that's moving. So, and I need to bring this depth down quite a bit, just to give it a slight movement, just a little bit. You can hear it a little bit. Actually, I may need to increase it just a little bit more. And you can do this like extreme. Let's just... Yes, and then That's sick. I think Reaper has a similar feature. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, dude, hey, if you think that's cool, bro, and again, I get fascinated about this. So I do cover songs, too. It's been a hot minute since I've done them. But I think I'm going to get back to them here on YouTube and Twitch. I just want to make sure I don't get any copyright strikes or anything. So we're going to make some instrument racks. I won't be streaming Thursday because we got to do taxes. Thursday, we got to go do those. But Tuesday, we're also going to be doing some instrument racks. So I'm going to make an instrument rack where I can change my piano on the fly, along with other things and some really cool like drum pads and stuff like that. So if that's something you kind of want to see, make sure you come Tuesday too. That'll be fun. And again, that's so I can do it live when I sing and stuff, because I'm going to try to start doing piano as well. Those hits are sick. I think those count as a drum fill. Yeah, I agree too. I do think they count as a fill too. So maybe I need to have the LFO turn off. Let me look and see where this is at. So we start kind of coming in here around, oh, well, really right at the beginning. That kind of sucks, but and we can deal with that. Let's go down to LFO, and then we will device on and off. We won't turn it on until we get here. So now this will just be, oh, sorry, gotta switch that off here. So now we'll just get the first automation with that. I feel like I'm starting to feel as though we can build a little bit here, but I think there needs to be some low end here or something. Okay. Let's try this. I want to see what's going to happen here. Let's grab Vital. Let's see if I can create some craziness. Good night. Yeah. Should be able to see all that. Oh, nice try, record man. Nice try, boy. Ah! Tried to scare me. If I had not looked at the chat, I gotta like shield my eyes. That way I can't see the chat when that happens. I have a delay too, but I guess in this here, I need to delay it a little bit more. Because, yeah, then it come through the bottom later on. What you up to, man? What you doing? What you doing? All right, let me see if I can go find one of these weird presets that I made. What did I do? Oh, I didn't save that. Oh, that's crap. Oh, well. Wow. That's my 80s lead. Okay. Good Lord. Just got back. Heck yeah, we love Vital. Yeah, we do. Still working my way around a little bit, but why not? I want to see. I don't think that's gonna work, but I have to change. I probably have to change a little bit up about it. At this point, I think I'm just tinkering it around. It's very harsh. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, for sure, Joseph. Yeah, I'll definitely check them out, bro. For shizzle. Woo. I don't think this is gonna be a. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This is what I love too. Joseph, do you make any Shepherd tones at all? This is something I've been wanting to dabble in. I've tried. I think I've tried to do it one time, and I didn't save it. I was watching a tutorial on it. Those are super cool. Wake up. So a Shepherd tone, check this out. Well, you're going to love this then. Okay, so I know you're a sound effects guy. If you want to build tension without actually doing anything, I forget how to kind of explain it, but it's basically a note that continually rises and it never stops. Like it's infinite. So check this out. And you're going to see me put it on the thing here. And it's in Vital too, by the way, but it's called a Shepherd tone template. Let me turn this down real quick. So, and literally check it out. I'm going to hold this down just for a minute or two, not that long, and I won't move anything, and it'll just, it's like a loop of a note. Like one fades in and one fades out. It's kind of like that. So, if I do an A, let me do it lower. And I hold the same note. It won't change. It'll just keep. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, and that it'll never stop. It literally sounds like it just keeps rising and rising and rising. But it's good for tension in a score. So, and you could just do that with one note, and you'd be good to go. He said, record man said, wake up. Put on a little bit of makeup. There's like two notes in there, and the bottom one replaces the top note, and it loops. Oh, is that what you're seeing from here? Huh. What in the world? So there you go. Now watch Joseph's going to get off here. He's going to be like, dude, I got to make a Shepherd tone. He's going to make like 200 of them. But yeah. You know, and you could be right too. Let's see. I mean, there's only, I don't know how else to explain it really. Especially in Vital, because I don't know exactly where all the functions are. But I know we got some unison here. Got about 10 voices, and then what is this? Is that a saw wave or a saw wave? And it looks like they're, and I wouldn't even know how you would do that, to be honest with you. And the matrix, I'm sure this probably has something to do with it. I know you'd know more about that than me, but But yeah, super cool.
Text.
I don't know. I like their stuff. Okay. What does this need? That's pretty cool. I like how that. What is that? They take the drums out. That's pretty dope. I like that. Did you, me, sir? I'm going to take this out because that's just, I don't need that there. I feel like we could go 2 bars, maybe, without drums. So this kind of gives me an idea here. And since we have a little bit longer stuff going on here, maybe we can do that. So come in right there again. That's what I feel. Let's take this to the end. Pretty stinking. Okay. And I want the first section here. Yes, I'm going to try to make this into a loop if I can. You know, it's funny. I actually got a coaching call coming up after this stream with one of the VGMA coaches to kind of just go through. I've watched all the videos that Steven has put out, and I got to be honest, it's a little confusing. Because there is different techniques, and some of them include middleware, which that I don't have at the moment. So, yeah, it's Jake. He's going to kind of show me what's up. So there's a portion, and maybe you can explain this. And by the way, I think Steven does a great job. I love being in the VGMA. He's a fantastic composer, and he does a excellent job. I was just confused on. So he would take the first 2 bars, and he would move them to the end. And he would say relocate them, which means you're going to pick them up and you're going to move them. But I'm like, well, then how do you start the loop if you move those over? Because now once you start at a different portion. So I'm just a little confused. So hopefully Jake can shed some light, or even you. If you know what he's talking about there. But again, it's probably just me being me, and I don't get it. It works, so, but I just don't understand how it works. But either ways, it don't matter. We're going to get it. I'm not going to have to move them. All it means is that you have to have an outro that moves well into the intro. Yeah, and I get that. I totally get that. But I'm like, don't you tack on like an extra 2 measures, though? Which means, I don't know. I feel like you would have to. I have no idea. See, that's why I'm so confused. I'm confused. What's new? Okay. Joseph, if you don't want to ever be confused, don't listen to my advice, bro. Okay. Let's Let's see what that sounds like with the closed hi-hats. With everything. And then I do want to go 2 measures without drums. And we'll have to have some transition stuff in there too. Yeah, see, you're not even sure what I mean, so I'm just confusing everybody, bro. Like, I feel like I guess what I'm saying is I feel like if you would loop it like that, wouldn't you have like an extra 2 measures? Or I can't do it. I got it. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm saying. Uh-oh. Joseph's about to throw out some words of wisdom. To have this earlier in the track. Yep. Okay. And the loop's not in there either. I don't think. That is in there. What am I missing here? You know what it is? It's the spark that's gone. I like it. Okay. I gotta focus here and see what. Okay. Let's see what he got. He said, if you have an instrument and the outro that doesn't play in the intro, you hear the tail of the instrument and the intro. Let me read that again. Oh, dang. If you have an instrument in the outro that doesn't play in the intro, you'll hear the tail of the instrument. Okay, yeah, so I get what you're saying. So you kind of talking about the reverb. If that's what you're talking about, he did mention that. So instead of, because I'm familiar with the technique of tacking on the tail of the reverb at the beginning, but that's also apparently frowned upon because once you start the loop, you have this nasty tail reverb. Yeah. And then your last comment there, trying to avoid hearing the tail at the beginning of the track. Yep. So I get that's what he's doing, but for some reason I am just confused on. I get it that like if I put the intro here, it would mesh in with it. But then I'm like, if I relocate the beginning here, does that mean that now it starts here? So I'm a little confused because I want it to start at this point in the track. Joseph, bro, I'm telling you, don't let me get you confused with my questions, bro. Oh, dang. Record man, where you at, bro? Throw a burrito or something, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Okay, let's loop all this whole section here. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. I get that. But I'm like, well, now don't you just have 2 extra measures? So, like, I don't understand. Because now I feel like then you have extra stuff that you don't really want people to hear. You just want the 2 measures. So, I don't know. If Steven ever goes back and watches, probably like, dude, this guy is just nuts. And I may be. I may very well be. But hey, it's cool. You know what, too? Apparently, I have a fill here. And I can't even hear it. That's awful. To add the it's in so it doesn't feel like you're making the track long for no. Yeah, and that's what I thought too. That's a good that's some good advice there too. I thought about that as well. So I want to hear this feel. See, you can't even hear the feel in here, boy. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Kind of stuff is that? That is the crappiest feel I've ever heard. Okay. What is this? Nope. Okay. Yeah, hopefully when he lets me know, I'll kind of I'll hit you up in another stream, maybe explain it. Hopefully he can shed a little bit of light on it. I told him about the video too, so hopefully he'll watch it beforehand, and then we'll hit it up. But yeah. Do. Where's this at? Hold up. Okay, there we go. Then have that sub go up. Okay, let me map this out here. Okay, after this, we're going to do no drums. And then over here, how many measures? We only need 2 measures of that. So, shoot fire, and we'll do open hats. That'll be fine. Okay. And we'll see if we may have to extend the hi-hats on here too. Now, what I'm curious about is, why do I have, what is this? This is the, Yo, what's up, Fox, my boy? What's up, man? Appreciate you popping in, dude. My homie. Okay, there's there. Okay, now what I want to happen is we're going to get rid of this. And we are going to I want to duplicate this. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll be on until probably about 12:30 today. So, for sure, for shizzle, my nizzle. Oh dang. Okay, so no drums here. So we got pretty. Let me see how this. So let's take this out here. I'm just going to, I love that mute function too, by the way. That's great. That way, in case I want it back in, I can put it back in. We'll take out the bass for now as a thing here. Oh yeah, and then these are right here. Okay, and that should be it. Okay, yep. So I want that right here. And let's take this one. Man, shoot fire. Go back. One. The weirdest thing ever, bro. Okay, let me listen to the whole thing. I think we can go one more without the drums. I think that might sound pretty sick. And then we'll go back to. I like the drum, the hit, because I feel like it's kind of like misleading a little bit. I don't know. So we go from here. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, I think we're getting somewhere now, bro. I love that hit there, too. It's very in your face. Okay. And then, of course, I have to get some transition effects. again. One more again. One more again. Oh, snap. Come back. Dick, knack, patty, whack. Come back, son. Let's see what happens if I take this right here. Put right here. Okay, a little shorter. Okay, boy. Where'd you get the drum hits from? So that's so funny. Let me see where I got those from. Let me look at these packs. I may have had them in the pack, maybe. Sample. What do we got? Epic. Let's look and see. I don't think they were stock. But I thought I had them from... Let me just look. Epic Drums Low Hits. Okay. So... I think they're from here. So Epic Drums. Yeah, so this right here, these hits, I'm so certain they're from here. I'm pretty sure you probably heard of him. Ghost Hack, I think is where I got these from. Yeah, so like all of these. I mean, and I don't use them a lot. I need to use them more, but I hate when I don't know how to make them. So it drives me nuts about it. Yeah, and his stuff's, I think, pretty cheap too. And he has a crap ton of packs, dude. So go check him out. But again, it's Ghost Hack is who that is. He's got some really good stuff. Yeah, all these are super good. And just to let you know, too, let me see if I can find the rest of his stuff. So he's got 2 volumes as well. So it's got loops in here. And by the way, this is called, the pack's called Cinematic Essentials. He has a volume 1 and a volume 2. There's bass loops in here, too, which is pretty dope. I like those. I mean, pretty slick. So yeah, and just like it says, it's all cinematic stuff. There's also trying to find the freaky crap that's on here. I like those. Those are pretty cool. He's got melodic loops too. He's even got Brahms in here. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, oh yeah. See, I haven't even messed with his MIDI files either. So, yeah, I do feel weird using those too, and I'll be like I said, I even feel weird using the percussion loops because if you're putting them in packs and stuff, even though they're royalty free, and he'll tell you use them in your projects, right? That's what they're for. So, but I like to know how to make the sounds myself. Oh yeah, and look, I knew I had 4 packs. So, and there's also a trailer pack that I like too. It's pretty cool. These are the creepy ones. See if I can get to one. Well, these are just drums. Those aren't too. Trying to find the ones. Well, dang. Let me try this tension pack. Oh, here we go. Like he's got drones. There we go. Super cool. Something I need to work on myself. Got downshifters. Really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. That's what I was going to do. So I don't want... I know what I must do. We're going to replace these with dimmins. Okay. And then these need to be changed out. Shoot, come on in. For these here. So then we kind of get that normal-esque thing there. So let's see. Let's see what we got now. Just trying to work on the drums a little bit. Oh, I got to take that out too. And I'm sure we'll have to add some tension somewhere back in here at some point. So, which are probably the cymbals and other cool stuff. Oh, shoot. No, I don't need to forget these. This is bad too because this is only like 2 chords. So... Snap. That's another thing I got to invest in too as well. Is the stinking make sure these are good. A wired keyboard because this is ridiculous. I am not a fan of wireless mouses or keyboards. Especially if you're trying to get a good workflow going. It just doesn't work very well, in my personal opinion. But yeah, so when I get some light shined on this looping thing, then I'm probably gonna have to go back through every single one of them and change the way they're set up because they I don't think any of mine are set up properly for loops or what I think is a loop, right? So but we shall see later. All right, are we good? Can we finally get to this bit right here? That might be good too. We can probably use this as a tension builder. Probably start. Let me do this. All right, fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, boy. Something happened here with the snares and stuff. I think it was this. Yeah. So that's what I didn't do. That's the other thing I didn't do. And then what I probably need to do, excuse me, I like this function. If you go down here on this ramp function, depending on how you use it here, there we go. You can change the velocity all at once instead of individually doing that. And you could do this multiple ways in Ableton too. There's another way you could do it, but I found this is a way better to use that ramp function. But I probably don't need it that much. Let's just do. kind of like that. I think that fits, and it adds some variation with that. So that's not too bad. Now, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and tackle these transitions. For some reason, I don't know if everybody does this, but I tend to do my transitions last. Yeah, I thought most people did, because if you really think about it, I mean, the transitions aren't, depending on, I guess, what type of producer or what you're going for, they're like pretty much like a throw in there. You still want to be intentional, but it's not as taxing as doing a melody or chords or bass line or stuff like that. So, makes sense. Makes sense to me. Okay. Good thing is, even though this sample is offline, it looks like this is a Symbol 606. So we're going to look up that in the samples here. Let's do a Symbol 606, boy. Look at that. Look at that. And then we're going to reverse it. Yep. Cool. Go up just a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to find the spots where they had them in here, too. Which looks like got one there. Let's see what we got. Probably need some reverb on those, too. I don't want it to cut off too. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, this little piece right here that is just like screeching. Look at the LFO going crazy. I want to we're gonna take the filter. We're gonna bring it up just a smidgen. And again, I may end up turning this off until we get to there again. So let's go to the device on. We're going to turn it off here once again. And then back to this. And let's see. Bring it down just a little bit. Okay, now I like that, but the problem I'm having now is that it sounds so thin. So I'm going to go in here and add an octave owner. Oh, yep, I knew it was going to happen. My bad. Yes, okay. Oh, okay, now I'm really excited because now I get to do something else. That's a great transition. Appreciate it, Joseph. Thank you, sir. Okay, now I'm going to do something kind of fun here. I'm not going to do any sidechain compression, but you know what? And I don't think I'm using the LFO like any other place through this, to be real honest with you. Other than this one spot right here. That's all right, though. We'll leave that on just to still give it some more character. Why not? I don't want everything. Again, and I think I'm literally only using like 2 freaking notes for this whole track, which is ridiculous. Because I suck at making chord progressions. Let's see, auto filter. Not an auto filter, my bad. Pan, that's what I want. A pan. Which is funny because I already have one. Okay. Let's do this. I'll move this here. So I'm going to have 2 different pans. I hope this works out. If not, we might have to get rid of one. But I'm going to turn the phase all the way down. And I want it to pump pretty good throughout the mix. I'm going to turn to a synced rate. And I only want it to happen when we get back to the open hi-hat portion of the track. So I got to make sure I got the right auto pan here. Which in Ableton, again, you got 2 options. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. But, right, if I got 2 auto pans and I'm like, oh, no, I don't know what to do with them. Well, you could either rename them or you could just come down there and then press that. And then the automation will pick up whatever you last touched. And you can put it in there. You don't have to worry about nothing. So, that's always helpful. But I want... Okay, that's the one that we have. I want to do device. Okay. No drums. We will turn her off right up here. So now when we get back into there, that loud screeching should be pumping pretty good. We may have to change the rate though, so we'll start with a quarter. There too. That's pretty dope. Okay. I love it when happy accidents happen. Don't you? I mean, come on, man. Come on. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me go back in here though. I want to make sure everything is okay. We're going to leave this off. Or should we leave it on? I don't know. I think I do want to leave it off. I think I want to leave it off. It sounds good, but I want... And then it'll come back in on that low part. Okay. Hold it. Hold it, boy. We're going to select all. I love that function. And then we're going to do Control L. And then we'll play it all back from the beginning. Boom. snare sounds pretty dang weak though. Let me see. You know what? Let me mix this just a little bit. I like it though. I like it way better than what I had it. So that is be good. Let's loop here. Question is, should I add a saturator on the percussion bits, the hits maybe? Not quite sure. I mean, we're still pretty stinking low with those. Let's see where we're at here. Boosted just a little bit. Yeah, and this thing, I think it sounds good too. The only thing I was thinking about was, and again, I know this is going in the game and whatnot, but if I wanted those to cut through the mix a little bit, but they are pretty prominent in that little, I guess, breakdown part you call it. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. I mean, they're hitting pretty good right around where the kick is. I've started to get a process myself about what is it? Like how I start, I guess, gain staging or whatever you want to call it. So I usually start with the drums first, and then I go around like minus 12 dB, and I usually always start with the kick. That's just my process, and then I kind of do everything around that. Then I go bass, chords, whatever, and then, of course, melody, depending on. I think it sounds pretty stinking good, though. What's the... Jeez. Oh, does this open up, too? usually mix primarily when I'm producing and then adjust certain tracks after I'm done. Some people like to turn everything down first and then it's time to mix. Yeah, and I like the way you do it. I like it while you do it while you're producing. I just haven't got a good process. I'm finally getting a little bit of one, but I've tried to, like, I guess that's the gain stage. Like right at the beginning, I tried to get my kick around minus 12 dB to give myself a reference of where everything's at. And then I'm wanting to kind of start building everything around that instead of doing that last and then doing whatever. So, yeah. Not to be. I'm not sure where. I think it's between there. Is it the... Oh, yep, there it is. I got you. Caught you, boy! I knew something was up. I'm like, that don't sound right. Here we go. That's better. A little too many extra hits in there. Alright, so just... Mixed this so crappy too. I don't think that needs to be there. I could put a... That already sounds better too. I had that saturator on there. No idea why, but I did. And, well, I think I know why. It's kind of boosted. I don't know why it need to be boosted like that, though. Let me see where we're at here. I don't like what I did here with the kicks anymore. I think that sounds a little whatever, but. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. See if we can come up with something better here. Ugh. What do we at? Let's do some 16ths. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, I kind of like that a little bit. I don't know if I should carry out that whole kick. And what sucks is I know I need to layer all this stuff. And I suck at it. And that's why I got to do it. I want... And of course you're not going to give me no... Let me see. Where are you at here? That we'll replace that. I feel like I want like a I'm hearing something there, but I'll have to go find it. Oop, not mute. Where's the other bass? Let's replace this with some percussion elements. Nope. Oh, oops. Wood, let's do that. No. Kind of like that, but I feel like... Oh. Let's try that. So I'm hearing kind of like a knock at that one section there. I think that's my EDM brain kicking in. Where you at, sir? Let's do another. I'll do a riser right before that bar right there. And I already had one right there too, so woohoo. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's gonna have to be way bigger than that. Which means you probably need your own stuff here, don't you, bro? Let's call it wooden block, whatever. We'll take all these out. Okay. It's got a lot. Ableton's got a lot of good samples in here too. Look at that, all that stuff. Okay. Need this though to be like massive. What happened here? What the dickens? Let's see what the sample looks like inside there. How loud are you, sir? Not that loud, boy. At minus 12. I'm not quite sure why they set that at 12, but they do. I mean, I'm assuming one reason is that way your ears don't get blown out like it's probably about to do. I just don't know. Does it work? Maybe if I layer that too. Let's find something different, y'all. Oh, you took me in the miscellaneous, huh? Okay. I'm gonna try not to get carried away too and get like choice paralysis where like everything. Nope. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's try this. Just trying to find a good layer to go with this. And maybe that's also because I don't have any more kicks along with that. So let's, should be super quick. Maybe that's the problem too. Let's go half that. All right. Let's have this come in here. This might be a little weird, but I want to try it anyway. Turn about 3 dB, both of them. 3 dB. Let's go 6. Might be a little too much. Let's go 5. Hopefully you guys see where I'm going with this. Okay, we will duplicate those. Then another weird thing I'm going to do is, oh snap, not doing my job right. Gotta be careful here. I'm getting into like weird. Let's see, make this a little bit lower. Yeah, dude. I like that. And then I'm going to move this down. Oop. That's wild. Look how loud that is. Now it's loud. Like too loud. Alright. Let's go back. I do like this though. And again, I like it because you'll never hear it again. So it kind of adds a different, there's your different element. There. So let's go here one more time. And then I'll kind of mix this just a little bit better. It's the first time I'm doing this, but I'm actually going to group these within a group. What? Okay. And then let's do... Let's get an audio... auto filter... Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, let me turn this down a little bit. I feel as though okay, let me shut my mouth and get my bearings here. All right, we're gonna select all, boom, and then we're gonna command loop. Command, geez, that shows you how much I've worked on a Mac before. Geez Louise. It's nuts, man. Too low. Dang it. Okay, sorry. That just... I did switch to Windows, which is really weird. Some people prefer Mac, and I like Mac too. I use a MacBook for some other things, some other workflows. But I had a friend of mine. His friend is a computer, like he works computers, and he's very good at his job. And I think my friend, he was like, hey, I can see if he can put you together a list if you want to build a custom one, because the one I was using a Mac, and it was just an older Mac, and it did not have, I think, enough RAM. And, dude, it was maxing out like CPU like nuts. So I ended up switching to PC and built a PC just for everything like this, and it works very, very well. It could definitely be better. But I got the parts. I waited till everything come in, and then me and my dad hung out, and we put that thing together. I spent a whole Saturday just to put it together. Got it all good, got Windows on it, and thank the good Lord it runs like a champ, so I'm glad for that. But it kind of teaches you about your PC too as well. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this. It's nuts, but again, going back to, I'm very particular in what videos I watch. I knew I needed an in-depth video, and I put it together from that one. So, really good video. That tells you anything. I said, I got you, I'm sure, with streaming the DAW and everything. You need something more powerful. Yeah, I mean, you do. Because this takes up so much CPU. I'm running StreamerBot at the same time. I'm running a few other things as well to help my workflow. So, I mean, yeah, you ain't kidding. definitely has helped for show. For shizzle. All right. Let me see. But like if I was on stage, of course I would run a Mac. Like if I was doing performance or whatever, absolutely use that. The processing is pretty good. I'm not too knowledgeable about all that stuff, but I do know like one of the industry standards for making music is a Mac. So, yep. All right, let's see what we got here. And let me know what you think about that kind of that wooden block sound. I like it, but I don't know if it's kind of doesn't fit. Maybe we'll see. Cowbell. Yeah. I'm trying to I keep trying to think boss battle. And I feel if you hear a cowbell, I feel like that can be a little off-putting. I still feel like this is slightly off-putting too, so I don't know. I don't know. And then we don't have a build up here, which we really need. Really, really need. And then let's do this here as well. We're going to put a couple risers here. Okay, hear me out. Maybe we need to. Maybe need a dominant 7 chord maybe at the end there. Just to give it a lift like it needs to resolve. So we're going to try that. I got to figure out where it needs to go. Probably right there. Might have to switch my melody notes around. Maybe not. Who knows? Okay. Let me see here. So that should be. It's gonna sound weird for a second here. I get everything set up. You know what I just realized too that I'm missing? That's why it's so dead. There's no. I don't have any like chords. What the crap, dude? What? Oh, that sounds atrocious. So I'm gonna make a note here. Shoot. Maybe if we add some synths in here in this part, we'll be good. Jeez Louise, bro. Okay. Da 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 da. And you know what I'm thinking for chords? I'm thinking choir for chords too. We'll see if that works. I do like me some vocals, man. Let's try Spitfire Audio. Oh, don't put it right there. Do 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 do. There we go. Look at that. Made everything all nice and neat. Okay. I don't know if I want that though. Something about taking off somebody's shoe. Sorry. Staccato. I've probably just passed it all. There we go. Oh, sorry. I don't need staccato. Let's see. Do we need? Maybe I don't think. Yeah, I do think the choir works as well too. It's figuring out where it needs to go. My cadence might be a little off too. If I go. Yeah. Okay, so what was it? I need to write that down. Dude, just in case. I forgot that A minor is the relative minor, right, to C major. Oopsie. F. Let's see, so... Oops, shoot. Would love to switch. So then we would do E7 and then should be back to the 1 chord. I like it. Well, I'll have that written down, so that's good. I need some chord variations because it's kind of static. Plus, you get a greater pull when you do the dominant chord. Or the diminished dominant chord, I think. Diminished 7 chord, whatever you call it. Probably switch higher too. And then what's gonna be really cool when we get these done, I'm going to put an auto pan. I know I'll put auto pan on everything. That just ties that together. Boom. Shaka-licker. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no. I only got 10 minutes left. Ah! Okay. In the stream for today, we will start here. Oh, snap. What the crap is that? There's something I'll have to figure out. Command Shift M, there we go. We'll start low. And then when we go to the second time around, we'll switch to a higher octave to build a little bit more tension. So where are you at, sirs? You little 1 chord and your 5th chord. I'll double check my stuff here. Okay, good. Good. So we'll go a little bit longer. Wow, that adds quite a bit to the... I like it. Okay, this is where we need to start having some variations. So, Joseph, let me ask you a question, my man. Everybody's different, but what do you do? Do you do chords first or do you do melody first? Or both? Some people do both, kind of work in between them. I think I like to start with, I try to start with chords first, And then kind of do some other things here. And then move my way to melody, sorry. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. I figured that out. Reverse symbol there. This might work out pretty good. We're gonna do that there, and then move all of this over. So there we go. Go up right there. I've got a few. We'll change this up. There we could do the G, hit then the E minor. Oh, guys, I have too much fun. Did I? Oh, my bad. Oops. What's that? Let's see. We'll have to crank this down to for shizzle. There we go. That was my bad. I did hear that something was off earlier, and I figured out what it was, so I'll have to change what the other one too. So that's right, I didn't start with the F first. We'll see how this works. See how it works out. And then what's my be. Let's just listen to that just for a second. You. And then just because I'm gonna add that fifth in there, so it's yeah. I got you. Maybe. What's our third? Should be G sharp. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now, just got to move these around a little bit. Probably the melody too. Bassline for shizzle, for show. We got a. Dang. Sure, I know where my stuff's at here. On the second one, go up. Should do. Guess for some weird reason I tried to duck this too. It's just not really a good idea. And we need not quarter notes but eighth notes. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, we'll kind of deal with this. I'll kind of work on this. I have to stop though, which sucks. But let me save this. Well, cool. I'm glad that this kind of worked out, and we kind of got a little bit further on this track, which a lot further, I guess, if you want to say that. I'll kind of tweak this around and do some other things. Really cool thing you guys want to make sure that you do is to come back Tuesday. Like I was telling Joseph in the chat, we are going to be making an instrument rack. That way I can perform with it when I need to. And we're going to try to find some samples. I'm going to look up some samples to where I can load into a drum pad. We're going to switch. We're going to kind of move some things around. It's kind of one of the things I like to do is to make instrument racks. So if you are curious about that and kind of how that works, I can definitely show you that next time we come back. That's going to be Tuesday of next week. So, but yeah, this was super fun, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your weekend, and make sure you check out some other stuff. I think I have some other shorts and things going out, so go check out the channel. Go look around, see what's some fun, cool stuff is on there. So, but thank you guys so much, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.